It seems to be a system where people are arriving to the U.S. very recently and right away are moving up into through Quebec.
According to federal and provincial authorities, 25,000 people sought asylum in Quebec last year. 75% crossed through non-designated ports of entry.
During the wave last summer, we peaked at about 250 per day, and that was considered massive.
And those numbers are expected to grow in 2018.
Right now, there are projections on the table saying that we could go upwards in the neighborhood of 400 people per day.
Over 50% of all people seeking asylum in Canada have come through Quebec. When they arrive, they're given a number and the federal government buses them to Montreal area centres. But the Quebec government says social services, healthcare, and the education system can't handle anymore. As of April 24th, they'll start enforcing a cap. 1,850 asylum seekers will be permitted in Montreal area housing per day.
You can't invent automatically more teachers or more social workers or specialists. Can't just make them appear. It's a question of the federal government needing to take its responsibilities and develop a new game plan.
They say right now most asylum seekers are Nigerian, and many don't plan on staying in Quebec.
If an asylum seeker already represents from the beginning that his final destination is somewhere else in Canada, well, maybe the federal government should take notice of that and act on it.
Quebec's immigration minister will be in Ottawa for a meeting on Wednesday. He'll be suggesting the time to process asylum seekers be sped up. It currently takes up to 5 years, as well as the time it takes to get a work permit. That currently takes 3 to 4 weeks.
During that time, that person is staying in Canada, in Quebec, and consuming services.
Last month, Quebec asked the federal government for $146 million to cover the costs associated to asylum seekers in 2017. In Montreal, Tina Teneriello, City News.